So for the oh, that's not a good sound. Let's run with it. So for the last few days, I've kind of just been in this like really weird headspace. Just kind of like icky and feeling like something was off. And I mean something was off, but like it was really taking up so much of my like time and like mental energy. Over the last few days I've been, or like the last few weeks rather, I've been getting better at how would you say this? Like, I guess quieting the mind, to put it simply. Like really taking all of the noise, the like constant chatter, the like dialogue going on inside my head, and really silencing that. And like I've noticed when it gets quiet, it gets more peaceful, obviously. And for the last few days that just hasn't been the case. Like I have another video that I'm in the process of making that'll probably get posted at the beginning of next week. And it's all about just like I was trying to figure out why I just like I was so obsessed with this like shift of like whether or not things are right. I mean, that's ultimately what it came down to. And luckily, it now is clear to me. The issue was I was looking to recreate a version of what like a good day is, like what is like a successful day, like what I was adding value to like what constitutes a day. Like I was putting conditions on that based on an accumulation of weeks worth of good days that came previous. And then it kind of hit me earlier today that of course that's not like that already happened. Why do you want the same thing to happen? That's just repetition. That's just stale. You're going to how can you find like rejoice in that and what's already been? Like you're there was a such a reluctance to even engage with the potential of what was happening now, you know? So the entire day, like there's no real way to like get into the moment to like really be around people to remind myself that I'm surrounded by love in countless forms. Like I can hear that, but what I'm also hearing is like, what's going on, man? I don't really. It does sound like that. It's just like vague grumbles and vague, like, oh, I'm disgruntled, things like that. And it took me actually sitting down, like you do a child that you gotta discipline, and being like putting myself in timeout, being like, you're going to sit on the floor right now until you figure out why you're so upset. And I had to just like it truly felt like a child. It felt like I was in timeout because I was just kind of squirming like I didn't want to acknowledge what was going on. Like it was like anytime I was sitting down like be quiet. What's going on? Like why are you what's stopping your peace right now? Like put it to words. Either put it to words or you cannot leave this spot until you put into words why you are not enjoying your peace right now. And what it was it wasn't a good day. Then the question became, what is a good day? And the answer was me listing off all of these days that have come previous the last few weeks. Like, and then there came the realization that And it wasn't even just one specific day. It wasn't like I wanted to have that day again. I wanted to have all of those days at the same time, all of like the joys and different gifts from that come from fully engaging with the like full adventure of that day. I don't know if this is making sense, but like every day your experience is on a specific unique path. Only one of one can't be redone. So to like think that you could ever recreate that, stupidity on that front. To think that you can do that multiple times at the same time, silly boy. I don't know. Maybe this doesn't make as much sense, but I've just been really feeling like someone else the last few days. And it's funny because I mean, you'll see in the video I've been recording and constantly being like, "Well, I feel like it did like the other person's gone." And like now I'm finally the real Tom, the like awakened Tom, whatever that means. And then like the next day I'm like, "Oh, I'm finally here." Like this is probably like the third or fourth time since I started making that video that I've been like, "Oh, I finally figured it out." And I fully feel it right now. Like I'm finally the real me. But I'm not. So long as I'm making these videos, I can't like really be. So long as I'm making these videos, I still have that attachment to that character, that Tom that wants to be seen and have their thoughts perceived, you know? Because so long as like I'm talking about this stuff, there's some hint of attachment there. Like as I was taking my shower earlier, it kind of dawned on me for the first time, and maybe I already always knew this, but I never like said it out loud, that like the goal of this channel, if there is a goal to be had, the most clear one seems to be like getting to the point where this channel ends, where there is no more need for this, where there is no more need to be perceived in this way, where I can just kind of live with my own love that exists everywhere around me and not need like the condition of whatever this is, perception, validation. I don't know. I don't. It was very like. It never really hit me in like a defined way until earlier today. That like, yeah, the goal is to be able to quit. This is a very counterintuitive endeavor, and maybe that's not the case. Who knows what this is going to turn into? This could truly. How could I? It would be short-sighted of me to think that I know what this is. But so far as I know, it's a game where you win by quitting, you know? Maybe quitting's not the right language to use, but there's definitely better language that's not coming to me right now. If you can think of it, let me know in the comments. Okay. I got my call to action in there, I guess. Uh, Sorry if this is loud or too quiet. This is my first time using this microphone because I was filming the other videos in here and I didn't like the echo. I hope it's not as bad now. But yeah. Thank you for watching. Peace. Love you.